Build. Hold on. What is this? No, hold on a second. Hold on. Sorry. Moderation, help everyone feel safe to build a positive live chat experience for you and your choose who can participate, set a delay between messages, hide or manage messages, and held and other. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Close. Thank you. Sorry. I'm like, what the heck is this? All of a sudden, there's a message. So, anyway, I'm in bed, minding my business, trying to get some sleep. You know how it is. You know, I'm in bed. So, all of a sudden now, I'm not even going to get up and tell the story. Because why should I? Why should I? So, I know this is a joke because you can't tell me. You see, I've been busy all day. My job, I was working, and then we had this event that I was part of, sort of like a meet and greet event. Um, Met a bunch of people. It was really cool. I do it every year, so I didn't have a chance to look at this nonsense. So you telling me? I know it's a joke because I know it's a lie. I know it has to be a joke. You telling me this has to be AI? Because I know it's a joke. Hold on. So, that was a joke. You telling me that there is now a report, and I know it's a joke. I know it's a joke. They're trolling us. It has to be. They're trolling us. It's a troll. Because there's absolutely no way you're gonna tell me a few days after this cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs veteran ICE PTSD agent unalived a YT woman live on the streets of America. That this there is now it has to be a joke. I'm just looking at it. I saw a couple of people mention it that they're saying that this fool is allegedly in somebody hospital. Saying there's something medically wrong with him. Now a lot of people as you showing the photo has been in existence for a very long time. So you telling me I know it's a joke. Um that after we saw this man unalive a woman on America's streets, you saw the man walk away, right? Oh, this one is good. People are actually identifying agents. Good. So we could see their faces. That's good. I think it's a good idea. So that we know who's around, you know? Let me see. Let me save this. Good. If they don't do anything wrong, then they don't have anything to worry about. So, you're telling me. Yesterday, because right now we're on the 15th, right? That they're alleging that this guy had have internal bleeding. I know it's a joke. Mm, 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 mm. Minnesota is the ground for a lot of things that's going on. I see a lot of our YT people and other people are standing up to try to stop the massive forces of what's going on down there as far as the ICE agent, Border Patrol, um, stepping all over people's constitutional rights. There was a report that an ICE agent actually pew-pewed someone in their leg, chased them into the house, pew-pewed at the house where kids are there. So there's a lot going on. But to tell me, because this is actually a joke, to tell me days later they find a picture and they're alleging that's this cuckoo for Cocoa Puff, Iraq veteran, ICE agent who's suffering from severe PTSD and mental illness. You're trying to tell me, you are trying to tell me that they're alleging that this nut has eternal bleeding. Hmm. It has to be so. It's a joke. It's just definitely a joke. Has to be a joke. I see that someone has released 4,500 information on ICE agents. I think people should start collecting that information, taking pictures, videos. So at the end of the day, just like we did when the January 6 people attacked the Capitol, people got together and started collecting information, helping FBI capture all of these people who stepped on the Constitution and unalive people at the Capitol and hurt people. I think the same should be done. And again, if everyone is doing their job properly and they're border patrol and they're not harming anybody, they're doing their job properly, they don't have nothing to worry about. But we could just see that they're doing their job. But I think if they're not doing their job properly and they're insulting and pew-pewing and hurting and unaliving people, I think everybody should have their information. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that. But there's a story here about a man who was just in the area. He was trying to leave the chaos, and the ICE agent threw a smoke grin. I don't want to say the full name, into his car, and he had 6 children in the car. He said he was just trying to leave. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wow. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. So this is lying. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. So they're not talking about how they are pew-pewing people in their leg, huh? Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. I'm just here watching. There's somebody online talking about how it's nuts. What the F is going on? This is insane. ICE is just trying to scare people. They tell you that it's immigrants, it's effing everybody. Well, we as black black and brown people, especially black women. We already know it was everybody. It's not surprising to us. None of this is surprising to us. I don't understand how it's surprising to anybody else. I mean, none of this is surprising to us. We know what time it is, and it's just going to get worse. It is just going to get worse. And I know that these people, I know it's a joke that they're over here trying to say. It's just a lie. There's no way you telling me that these people are stupid enough to actually try to tell us, with this fool walking away from the scene, waving his arm, getting in the car. People later on saw him moving heavy boxes from his house so he could relocate his family. And I hope that he never be able to get back into his house. You want us to now get... There's pictures. There's pictures right here of this fool. There's pictures of this fool. Let's look at the picture of the fool. Let's turn this around so we could look at the picture of this fool. Look at this fool. This is him walking away and waving and stuff like that. All right, look at him. Carrying stuff because they say that's him. Trying to get away from his house. Asshole still trying to run away. And you have asshole friends trying to help him get out of there because he's a coward and he's a snake. So we're supposed to believe that this fool is hurt. All right? That's the idea. Is that the idea, that we're supposed to now feel empathetic? And all of a sudden he has something going on with him medically after all this time. So they're raising a lot of money for him, right? Since they're raising a lot of money for him, why don't we make sure that he used that money, right, to get the hell out of our faces? To get the hell out of our faces. They say 2 USF. I can't. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Mm, 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 mm. We're supposed to believe that. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Hey, the Washington Times received internal, the way he did, huh? That's what he did. He received all this time. This is the most wonderful thing I've ever heard. I'm living for this moment. When did he unalive Renee Nicole? Hold on. So he unalive Renee Nicole. Let's look at this. He unalive Renee Nicole Good died. Let's unalive. All right. When was the day? January 7th, 2026. Age of 37, by the way. You mean to tell me that we didn't know that this man was in the hospital? Just kind of January 8th, January 9th, January 10th, January 11th, January 12th, January 13th, and January 14th. So you're telling me 7 days. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 days. They're coming out saying how this fool was in the hospital with internal bleeding. 7 days. The car wasn't even going. The car was, first of all, there's no proof that the car even hit him. And the car, you could tell that the car wasn't even moving, barely moving by the time he pew her in the face. We could tell that. It's like it's actually like don't believe your eyes. That's where we are. Don't believe your eyes. Don't believe nothing. Just believe them. The man was having a good day. Let's see him walk. Let's show how he was walking. Let's show how he's walking. Come on now. Hold on. Let's pause this. Can I raise this? Let's raise it. Let's raise it. Hold on. Hold on. We want to see this. We want to see that. Let's look at the video. Let's look at the, since him so hurt. Let's look at the full video. Cause I want to see how hurt it is. Let's look at the full video. Here we go. This is right afterwards. People freaking out. Look at him. Oh, yeah. Look at you. Look at him. Oh, yeah, internal. Internal injury. Let's look at him. Internal injury. Oh, Lord. Look at that. Oh, hell no. Ooh, let's look at the internal injuries. Let's look at the internal injuries. Let's look at that. Look at that internal injury. I don't even know what to do with myself. I am beside myself right now. I don't even know what to do. I'm beside myself. The man is so hurt. Poor Tito. What? We should be clutching our pearls and hiding our face in shame because this guy was so hurt that he couldn't walk any faster. Oh, look at the slow walking. Look at Tito. Did he drive himself to the hospital? Maybe the agent drove him. His fellow agent. After he went home and got his wife and his kids to get out of that house and pack up the house, maybe that's when he ended up going to the hospital. Because he suddenly realized, I have internal injuries. I have internal injuries. Oh my God. And they decided that after he unalived Renee Nicole Good on January the 7th, he would wait to January 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 7 days later to report that he had injuries. Wow. Wow. I can't even. There wasn't even any reports. You don't think that maybe possibly, just maybe possibly, that he would have walked like that away from the incident? That he maybe possibly wouldn't have go pack up his bag and leave out of the house? And that he wouldn't have gotten his wife and kids and maybe possibly we would have heard about it? maybe all of them would have said January 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13, 14, that he was in a hospital and underwent an operation in order to stop any flow. Maybe they would have told us. But we're supposed to believe, after all the bullshit that was said about how they tried to make Renee Nicole Good the perpetrator and try to put the responsibility of her own unalivement on her and her wife, right? We're not supposed to sit here and believe that this guy that we saw mm, 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 mm. Lord have mercy. Wow. What else go come on?
Well, with all due respect, he's also suffering from anal bleeding. What?
Wow. Mm, 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 mm. Internal bleeding. 7 days later. This is crazy. Wow. And now there's another pew pew in Minneapolis. Mm, 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 mm. Wow. So we just can't believe our own eyes anymore. We can't believe videos. How bad could it get? I mean, how stupid does people think that we are? That we can't see what we see, we can't hear what we hear? We can't make our own decisions based on the evidence and the receipts that's given, that we're going to sit here out in 7 days and get an excuse that this guy had internal bleeding when we could see that the car didn't hit this guy? We've seen several videos. The fact that they have this, they did a close-up, or allegedly that's supposed to be his cam photo. A close up. They didn't show the whole thing. They didn't show the widespread video. They didn't show the video of his the other agents that show exactly what's going on. We're supposed to believe that small clip that they sent out and said that she actually hit him, and you could. Lord have mercy, Christ. The car wasn't even barely. The car was barely moving when he pew-pewed and unalived the woman. Now we're supposed to know, we're supposed to be told 7 days later that this mofo had to go to the hospital for a turn of let me get some sleep. You know what? I'm just gonna get some sleep. After this report come out, after there was another pew-pewing of somebody in Minneapolis by an ICE agent. Unbelievable. They tell me. decided to come up with a story. This man had internal bleeding. All the media is picking it up. Wow. And CBS, which is the new Fox News, reporting it, everybody picking it up. Oh my God. Somebody help me. Christ, help me. Help me. Wow. Woo. I can't. 7 days later. 7 days later. So they couldn't have told us that. Right? Because first of all, he was ran over. He was oh my God, 7 days later. Not even this fool that's allegedly ahead of this country. Even he didn't use. Did he use internal bleeding? Did he say they waited 7 days? They waited 7 days later to come up with this story. Ain't this something? I can't even begin to tell you how. I don't even know. I don't even have anything. I don't even know. We actually saw the video. We actually saw this motherfucker walk away. How big? How big is the lie's gonna get, people? The car. God. Oh my God. 7 days later. 7 days later, after another pew-pewing of somebody in Minneapolis, they come out and they're trying to say, I know it's a lie. I know it's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. Like, it has to be a joke. 7 days later. God, I can't. Oh, this is a nightmare. I'm sorry for laughing. Right now, I'm getting hysterical. I'm literally hysterical right now. 7 days later, CBS and everybody, some people are reporting that this man have injuries. When we actually see with our own eyes the way the man walk away, with his doing like helicopter. What, he got the internal injury by doing the helicopter with his hands? The car was barely moving. It's after he pew-pewed her that the car moved forward. We are supposed to believe that this car that barely moved with this fool caused internal injuries, and we are hearing about it 7 days later after another incident happened. That's what we're supposed to believe. We are supposed to believe this. We're supposed to go down with that, right? Wow. Okay, I'm gonna. You know something? I'm gonna go on TikTok. Yeah, I'm gonna. I want to know. I want to do a little TikToky thing because I want to know how many people believe this bullshit 7 days later. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I need to get some sleep. I was just looking, and I say, I know they didn't. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. CBS, ABC, Minneapolis Post, DHN. Wow. Wow. 7 days later. 7 days later. Mm. And they said he was fighting for his life. CBS, Fox News, USA Today, ABC. He was fighting for his life, and but he was released the same day. Hold up. Nah, there's no public medical records available. There's no video, but he was fighting for his life, and he was released the same day. He was fighting for his life, and he was released the same day. Oh my God. Stop. Oh, I told myself I was going to talk about the story anymore until there was an arrest. I said I was, how far, wow. America's funny though. America is funny. Wow. Woo. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Wow. Okay. Oh my God. Oh, oh my God. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. I cannot. Oh, wow. Mm. Wow, America. Good for y'all. Y'all voted for this. Congratulations. Congratulations. Ah, congratulations. I can't. Ah, congratulations, guys. Congratulations. Oh, wow. And we have a 21-year-old who got his eyes was impacted. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Wow. Okay. Mm. Wow. I can't even. I don't even know what to do next. I don't even know which way to go with this. So let me go to TikTok really quick. So it's, as of tonight, they pew-pewed a guy in his left leg, right? They pew-pewed a young student protesters almost point blank in her eye, right? They unleashed dozens of flashbang and tear gassing crowds who were doing nothing. They chased a man for whistling, and when they couldn't catch him, they assault someone standing nearby. Okay, all right. So yeah, so Minneapolis, I think we need to wow. Sasha Boris really graphic account but ooh, wow. Ooh, there's something else going on. Wow. Okay, I don't know who Sasha Boris is, but apparently it has to do with Jeffrey Epstein. Wow. Oh, okay. So they're going after Rep Jordan also. Farm parties organizes. Ooh, wow. Wow. Okay, I don't know who this is. Since 2021. Wow, why is this coming out now? This is a crazy story. Why don't I just save? Let me save all of this. Let me save this because I want to come back on this because, whew, mm, 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 mm. Let me save this. I missed a lot today, boy. I missed a lot today. I missed a lot today. Mm, 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 mm. I'll get to this another time. There's a bunch of stuff about Trump and Epstein that's online now. But mm, wow. Apparently there's medical records are saying CPS involvement, lady in the shoe. The following are all part of my recent posts. FBI investigation. Oh, okay, we could get into that later. The Clintons wrote something. I'll read it tomorrow. Mm. All right, let me go because I can't. The lies, the lies. Jesus H. Christ. Mm. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great sleep because this is, oh my God. We talk about 7 days, guys. Renee Nicole Good was on a live on January 7th. You talk about they didn't say nothing on the 8th. They didn't say nothing on the 9th. They didn't say nothing on the 11th. They didn't say nothing on the 12th. They didn't say nothing on the 3rd. Wait a minute. Sorry. The 8th, the 9th, the 10th, the 11th, the 12th, the 13th, and the 14th. So you talk about 7 days later. They coming out with this story that this fool had eternal injury. There's no set photos. There's no recording. They're not sharing any records. We saw the way the man walk away. No EMT picked him up. He went and packed up his family and got out of the house. And they waited 7 days. And the report saying that even though he had internal injuries, he went home the same day. Mm, mm, mm. Ah, I, mm. So you mean to tell me, so it's saying right here, somebody report right here. So he allegedly was hit at 9:37. At 5:52 p.m., the Washington Post reported that Norm said that Ross was released from the hospital. Okay. This leave less than 9-hour window that he could have feasibly been in the hospital. Any protocol of maternal bleeding outside of Bruce will result in at least one night of observation, likely two. Internal bleeding. You don't go home and pack up your house and pack up your wife and your kids. Hey, Truth. How are you? Thank you for being here. I've been listening the whole time. Thank you for being here. And you pack up your house. Look at this man. Look at this man walking. Oh my God. I can't. Oh, wow. Hey, how are you? Good. Glad you're good. A nice guy. Thank you so much. I'm about to go into TikTok real quick and see if anybody else. Eternal bleed. Even here's somebody who did a content that says if you have eternal bleeding, you're supposed to be observed at least 24 to 48 hours. They let this guy, if it's true, they let this guy, if he went to the hospital, right? If he went to the hospital, what happened? He drove himself to the hospital. Did he drive himself to the hospital? After he left and got in the car. Because I don't know if I seen any video of him. I know he walked towards the car. Because I ain't see any ambulance pick him up. I do know that his family and his kid and everything got moved out of the house. There's a photo that they allege is him carrying a computer. So you mean to tell me between the time that he left the house, packed up his wife and kids, moving to another location, moving stuff out of the house, that he had internal bleeding, even if he packed the next day, he was recovered enough to move shit out of his house? And they took 7 days to tell us this? I can't. I cannot. They just can't shut up. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Let me stop. I'm just reading more. Oh, my God. I'm just reading more. I just... Oh, my God. We saw the way the man walked. He went like this. So you mean to tell me, because we saw him go like this, so if he had internal bleeding and he was in so much pain, would he be doing like this and walking towards the car? Not sit down and say, oh, I need EMT, I need help. And it took, I just want to make sure we understand, it took 7 days for us to hear this part. It took 7 days. Oh, my God. Good night. Good night, Truth. Good night, Truth. Truth, stop. You're going to make me laugh. I'm supposed to leave. We're supposed to believe, not our eyes. We're supposed to believe what the administration is saying about something that we all saw. Even people who disagree whether the car had impact on this man's body, we all saw different angles. You mean to tell us, all of us who saw this, we supposed to believe that this guy had internal injuries and it took them 7 days to tell us this? And he walked away. And he packed his house. And he moved his kids and his wife out of his house. And now we know that he had. And he went home the same day. They released him the same day. That's what we're supposed to believe. Wow. All right, guys. God bless. Blessing to y'all. I wish y'all all the luck. I promise y'all. I promise all you guys that is a supporter of this guy who put him in office. I wish you guys all the luck in the world. Blessings to y'all. Whew. All right. Good night. Good night. Good night, Truth. Thank you for being here. Good night. Good night, everybody. Good night. Just good night. All right.